Oh, yeah. What's up, my peeps? How are we doing this evening? I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. It is a beautiful Tuesday evening, and as you know, that means it's a push day. I happen to be training chest as usual, and I'm looking forward to this one because last week we managed to push some decent weights, and I didn't really expect it because I wasn't feeling necessarily that strong on that day, and maybe that means that I get to push even heavier weight. Yeah, okay. Me try that again. I got a little bit distracted, and it just, driving takes priority when we are doing these videos. Spin again. I can't necessarily keep a decent commentary going because I need to focus on the road. Don't know how Sam Sulek does it, honestly. It's just he's built for this type of thing. He's just a professional at talking to the camera and talking with himself, I guess. So, I hit a PR last week on my dumbbell press. And so, I'm not too sure what I should be expecting for today's one. As far as progress goes on the cut, I wouldn't consider this cut a cut. I would still consider it a maintenance, because the calories, they may have come down and been like positioned at about 2,000, and my daily activity has gone up. But the thing about that is, even if the daily activity has gone up, I've started craving foods more, and I, be honest with you, haven't been able to maintain the 2,000. I've been upping it to like 2,300. So basically, the cardio that I've implemented, I'm eating it back. There's nothing I can really do about it besides become incredibly self-disciplined, and I'm not all there. I'm not all there for it, man. As much as I really want to see very impressive body fat percentage drop, as much as I would really like to see my body fat percentage drop, it's not really gonna come at the pace that I thought it would. Right now it's just gonna kind of be the same, and I wouldn't call it static, but the same slower paced transformation kind of thing, which I've been experiencing anyway, just from basic training and being active and eating healthily for the last 2 years. That's the progress that I expect to see. And until I hit my 100 kilogram bench, which was my benchmark, excuse the pun, I'm not really going to take the cut that seriously, because I don't want to lose strength. The period for me to gain strength and lose fat is just not right now. It doesn't feel right. It's not the right timing. I really want to see that bench press hit 100, and I'm enjoying the subtleties of getting stronger in the gym. That's that difference in feel, in bodily feel. And I've got enough higgledy-piggledies, that's what I call them. I've got enough joint pains and stuff that I really don't want to lose strength, because then it might like accent those pains even more, which is not something I'm really looking to have or looking to deal with at this point in time. So, as for our chest day, I think our agenda is probably going to warm up. It's probably going to start with us warming up on the machine press. Experiencing that for the last 2 or 3 sessions really has changed how I look at warming up the chest, because they're very smooth, slow, steady, controlled reps. I dig those. And then I think today might be dumbbells. The bench press hasn't really been improving from doing bench press as far as increased weight goes. I feel like I gain a lot more progress when I press dumbbells in training for bench. So I'm going to do that this week. We'll see how it goes. Last week I almost felt like I got a pec tear. So it wasn't a pec tear. It was just a little bit of a strained muscle. The tippy top of the pec was upset after pressing those 38s, sorry, correct me, it was 38s. So yeah, we're going to press those 38s today, potentially. Maybe get 2 more clean reps out of it, and then we'll see what we do afterwards. I really do enjoy the cable work, and the cable work is probably one of the leading factors to my chest growth in the most recent couple of sessions. So let's just do that. Let's see how it goes, and I'll see you guys in the gym. A little bit. Get a proper warm up.
You really appreciate the break on the one arm, wouldn't you?
You have to, otherwise you did. It's game over. Especially after you do that. After you've done a few times, bro. You kill the bicep and then you just kill it.
So this might not look that efficient because it's such a light weight, but I've been experiencing quite a lot of joint pain in the elbows. So I just want to get some blood flowing, especially if we're going to push pretty heavy on the chest in just a bit. I want my whole arm to be warmed up for it. And this is just something super mellow, you know. We'll come back at the end of the session and hit these properly, because this is a chest and tricep workout. So
Because he's got these tiny little hands where he says like a barbell is very big for me. So yeah, so he says that you get fat first, like toes and stuff. Yeah. He's got these tiny little hands and when he shakes your hand, it's like
How tall is he?
tiny. It's like
Really?
oh,
You have to be tall to like selling bodybuilding.
no, really short guys are they look like the mass shit on them much better. I'm not the biggest myself. I'm 5'11". I got this buddy Andrew. He's like, I think he's about 5'9", and he's the same weight as me. He looks like a pro bodybuilder. It's not fair.
I tried to leave the gym without a
Did you single leg or what?
So if I go lightweight, I usually go from heavy and drop down. So if I go lightweight, I'll rep out a couple. It'll be 4, 4, 4, 4, and then rep out again.
You do it.
I like my fingers, bro. I don't know why.
Mix it up with the sides, I did 6 exercises just to mix it up. I couldn't go again.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to match it.
But I couldn't do it twice.
We'll see. I'm gonna do this one more set and then head out, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, on Thursday we're gonna do a
leg day, blood, sweat and tears. Shit my pants and that's kind of
I
like.
don't know that, but close enough, bro. It's gonna be. What do you start with?
Leg extensions. Leg extension, hamstring curls, get blood in the knees.
Oh, you just did up quad on both.
I'll do on the quad day like a bit of hamstring, and then on the hamstring day like a bit of quad.
Okay, starting there.
Okay, I have got a far sufficient pump going in the tricep, and the goal right now is not to fatigue them, it's just to get them warmed up, and I feel like they're getting pretty well warmed. So let's go and hit that chest press now, or freehand dumbbell press, see how heavy we can go. Yeah, listen, we gym boys, we're not sponsored by Monster. Monster glutes. You know what I'm saying. Say less, puppy. Looks good, bro.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Huh? Yeah, I will do. Thanks, Swami. Stop, man. Fuck. Thank you. So that might have looked okay, but it doesn't, I don't feel nearly as strong as last week, just as a matter of weight goes. Those 30s moved pretty clean for the first couple of reps, but they didn't feel easy. Last week they felt easy, so maybe more rest between sets and less reps, or we can just focus on lighter weight, more reps, turn this into just a proper slow burning kind of day instead of just trying to pump our weight, because honestly pumping our weight's not going to do anything for me and it's not going to help me build strength. So yeah, I will see you in the next set. I think we're still going to go heavier, maybe 34s. I don't know.
Just give one of those people hormones like it's nothing. Yeah, I want growth hormone from my doctor and he'll tell me no.
No, bro, and he's like, I want all your fucking records, I want to see if you've got a criminal record, you know, you're going to distribute the shit. Like, I know, right? We can't have anything nice nowadays.
Give me that one thing of fentanyl.
Fuck. It's actually unfair.
And I didn't even put eggs in there. I know, I'm not cutting.
You are rubbish.
I know, I'm full of shit.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I was craving it.
I'm doing it. What's your address?
What's my what?
Your address. I want to send you a knuckle sandwich for lunch tomorrow.
Yo, bro, help me. I'll eat that shit whole. Oh my god, I almost missed the seat. Yo, I got the shakes today.
Parkinson's. Well, you had an orgasm.
A little bit of both, bro. That's what the pump does. Parkinson's plus autism. mugging me. Okay, we've gone down in weight because I just want to push out the reps. Should be quite manageable at 24s, I think. Changing that angle as well, just for the sake of it. Okay, and up. Ooh, yeah. I'm very happy with that, getting proper squeezes out, and I don't know, those reps feel better. I think pushing for the weight is actually a silly play, especially after how I felt last week. Pushing weight made me gain like a, I don't know, it like kind of tweaked the top of this pec. So I don't want to be doing that, especially when I'm going for a bench PB. So I don't know, I'll do one more set of these, and then I'm going to move on to cables, and then we can really burn out on cables. God, I'm going to be squealing like a little girl. It's going to be great. Okay. Oh. You know, it's like the one thing I really want out of gym is to have evenly shaped pecs. You see those guys that get really lean and they have like a weirdly shaped pec. It looks like it's been torn. And so many people have it, it's shocking. And I'm wondering, is there just like some weird inbreeding that happened like 1,000 years ago that has populated half of the male race with like a tweaked out pec? And I just hope to God that I have symmetrical pecs like Arnold, bro, you know? Oh, cheers, Michaela. See you. Bye. Damn, you know, this is so different to the other push down because you're getting this outward looking or feeling squeeze, and it hits this rear head of the tricep in a way that you just don't seem to reach, specifically when you're doing the standard push downs, because you're not getting that external angle. When you get that push out angle, it's completely different. The pump is feeling pretty impeccable. My arms are feeling super bloated. Chest pump, okay. I feel like we can finish off today's workout probably just with some cables, as always. So let's go rep out some cables because the arms are feeling pretty pumped. I'm happy with how they are. And then we pose down and we get the f out of here. Cool.
This was never the way I planned, not my intention. I got so brave, drink in hand, lost my discretion. It's not what I'm used to, just wanna try it on. I'm curious for you, caught my attention. I kiss a girl I did. It's not her church, Chestday. I kiss a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Told me not in love tonight. I kissed a girl I liked it. No, I don't even know your name. It doesn't matter. You're my experimental game. Just human nature. It's not what good girls do. Not how you should behave. My head gets so confused. Hard to bear. I kiss a girl and I liked it. The taste of her church Chestday. I kiss a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Told me not in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Us girls, we are so magical. Soft skin, red lips, so kissable. Hard to resist, so touchable. Too good to deny it. Ain't no big deal, it's in the I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of her church Chestday. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Told me not in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Be happy with how we're looking today, actually. I don't think it's too shabby at all. Hey, my boy. You're looking big. I don't know what the you're talking about.
Small.
Not small. Yeah, today's been a pretty solid chest workout. I'm happy with how we did. Happy with our performance, and I felt like I looked pretty decent in the lighting. Something that I seem to be observing is it feels like one of my pecs is developing slightly better than the other. So I reckon we just have to try and do a little bit more isolation work for that, in my eyes, the right pec. And, sorry, I'm moving a lot. The gym's actually closed, so I need to get out of here. Hope you enjoyed today's workout. I'll see you guys in the car. Whoo! What a banging session today, hey? I am relieved that it's over, let's be frank. I wasn't pushing weight that I was very happy with, so I just kind of wanted to squeeze out the session, go have my sauna as usual, and then get home, have a decent meal. I was complaining to one of the homies in the change room because 32 felt pretty heavy to push. And now, in the video, you'll see that I squeezed out the 32s quite well. You know, I got a decent set out of it. Nothing actually to be ashamed of. It was a very decent set, good form. I think we conked out about 7 or 8 reps. But I was feeling very shaky, especially at the very top of the rep. Maybe I need to like warm up my shoulders a little bit beforehand on that dumbbell press. Overall, I'm very happy with the workout. I got an insane pump. My arms were, you know, they felt really solid. We're making good progress in the gym, eh, lads? Making really good progress. And I might sit there sometimes and think to myself, yo, the cut's not going well, or I don't know, something stupid, like I'm not pushing the weight that I want to push. But if I'm being honest with you, that shit really doesn't matter. All I should be concerned with is keeping consistent, going to the gym, making sure that I'm eating right. Macros are vital, but I'm not at a level where I actually should be considering cutting. And I say this with sincerity, because the thing is that I don't have enough mass to consider doing an efficient cut and looking crazy. Like I don't think I'm gonna look crazy when I cut. I think I'm just gonna look like a skinny dude. I don't know. If I get down to that body fat percentage. And that's not exactly my goal. I would like to stay around my body weight. So I'm currently 88 kilos. And 88 kilos is a very solid weight, especially at my weight class, you know? It's a very, especially at my height, sorry. So at my height, which is 5'10", 178 centimeters, I am a very good weight. Honestly, if anyone out there is looking at my physique, they would be able to tell that I'm very much overweight as far as a body fat percentage goes. You know, I'm probably sitting around 23%. Maybe a little bit less. I actually want to say between 20 and 23%. You know, I think when you start seeing the gap between your bicep and your tricep and your front delt and your tricep as well, you know, and when you start seeing your lat and whatnot, I think you're starting to get around sub 20, and that's just started popping out for me. So, you know, maybe I'm on the lower side of 20. And that would make sense. You know, I'm eating around 2,000 calories. And the more activity I start doing in a day, the more you'll see that I'm going to lean down. But I don't think the goal is actually to lose weight. And that's something that needs to be considered by a lot of people when you're dieting and whatever, is what is your actual goal? You know, are you trying to lose body fat percentage? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you just too heavy? You know, what are you actually trying to do? So for me, I want to lose body fat percentage. And as a result, I'm not going to necessarily drop a crazy amount of weight. I'll probably go from 88 kilos down to maybe 84 kilos, 83 kilos. And that's probably at the top end of it, hey? If I'm doing the cut efficiently and properly, that's probably how I'll be looking. And then on my next cycle of a bulk, from that 84 or 83 kilo mark, I'll probably be going back up to 88 or 89 kilos. You know, you don't really want to be pushing yourself to that degree. Now the thing is I can't tell you an accurate weight, because ideally, if you want to be doing this at an optimal level, if you're striving to be like a Sam Sulek or any guy that wants to hop onto stage, you're gonna want to sit at like 12% to 15% body fat percentage when you are in your off season. An off season for you shouldn't be hitting the body fat that I'm sitting at. You don't want to be sitting at like 18%. You're sitting at 18%, it means that your cut is going to suck balls. You're really going to hate your life, because you're going to have to do that much more work to get down to that lean place that you want to be at. You know, if you really want to look diced, it's not going to happen, man, if you started your cut at 20%. So for me, starting my cut at 20% and cutting for 4 months, even an aggressive cut, I don't think I'm going to get below 12% body fat. And if I do, it's probably not going to be hyper sustainable, if I'm being honest. And that's honestly what we're looking for. We're looking to be hyper sustainable. Otherwise, this entire process is just going to be jerry-rigged, not in my favor. You know, it's gonna make my training suboptimal. It's gonna make my mass gain suboptimal. You know, it'll take me years to reach that 120 kilogram bench instead of, I don't know. Okay, no, that's a bad example. So, you know, it'll take me like 2 years to reach 120 kilogram bench instead of maybe 1, you know, okay. And that's still, no, fuck that. That shouldn't even be in there, because 120 kilogram bench is pretty far-fetched considering I'm not even at 100 yet. So let's not jump the gun here. Anyway, I just feel like it's quite important to know where you want to be and where you're at, because it's very easy to get like a false perspective on things. You know, it's very easy to take your training out of context and look at it in a different light, especially in like post, when you're editing or when you're looking over your physique or your form when you're lifting. Thing is you just got to understand that everything you're doing is probably leading you in the right direction. You don't really need to second guess what you're doing. It is important though to watch your diet, be strict with yourself when it comes to your form when you're training, and all of the rest. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I enjoyed the lift, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.